Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update. Had a chance to talk to Blake Bortles via satellite from that golf tournament that they play in, the American Century Championship out in Lake Tahoe. You know, it's one of the perks of being an NFL quarterback. You get invited to that kind of stuff. And you could tell he was still kind of full of wonder that, hey, I'm here with all these big celebrities. Bortles is also playing with Josh Scobie out there. Scobie told me last year that he'd play every year they invited him because it was such a phenomenal time and he was treated so well. That is a fun tournament, certainly, and it is nationally televised. Bortles, by the way, shot his career low 80 in a practice round with Scobie and said he hit it past Scobie a few times, which is pretty amazing because Josh can really bomb it. But the thing that impressed me the most is that he's got Jordan Palmer as his caddy, and Blake told me that they throw the football every day. Remember, Palmer, who used to be the third-string guy here in Jacksonville, has been on several rosters, is now considered kind of a quarterback coach, a quarterback guru these days in the National Football League. So it's pretty interesting that despite the fact that that's got to be a massive party and a great time, that Bortles is really enjoying himself by throwing the football and continues to work on his mechanics. The Jaguars report on the 30th, and then their first practice is the 31st coming up as they prepare for the 2015 season. By the way, Blake said that the difference between the talent on the roster last year and this year is like night and day. I certainly hope that is reflected in the way the wins and loss column is as well. Boy, the Armada are really struggling, and now they've got several injuries at this point to some key players. Whether Queta can play or Flores can get in the lineup, these are kind of the issues that they're going to have to deal with. But right now they have not had the start to the second half, losing 4-0 to Minnesota the other night. They got the Cosmos coming up on Saturday at home as well. And the Kingfish tournament weighed a bunch of good, solid fish over 30 pounds, a couple of 40-pounders. But the disappointing thing is that despite all their efforts, just over 200 boats were involved in the tournament this year. I don't know if it's the economy, the price of gas, or just the number of competitive tournaments out there. But, I mean, for a tournament that was once the premier and largest Kingfish tournament in the world with nearly 1,000 boats, 200 is not sufficient probably to sustain the tournament, which is its mission for Jacksonville Marine Charities, to raise money and donate it to the marine charities. We'll see what happens, but the fishing really has been good. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update.